Hi everyone, it's Team A Game here. We're going to Cardiff.
Oh.
There's Aaron, he's driving,
What's
Aaron.
the best introduction ever?
There's a Faz,
I'm back!
There's a Mike, slightly angled, because I can't be bothered to do this properly.
I do this, it's not slightly angled.
No, technically. We're going to Cardiff for me.
Springfest. Hi.
And we're going...
I'd look at the camera, but I'm driving.
Okay.
You can do a quick glance.
We'll focus on Faz.
Oh no, what are you doing? Nearly crashing.
Okay, we're going for Springfest to try and, you know... try and win and go to Japan, because I only want to go to Japan, because that's smart.
We are currently... How many miles? I can't see the sign. Many a miles. I'm going to slow down for the sign. It's okay, just bypass the photo bit.
70 miles.
Bloody hell. Nothing to do with these guys. It's alright, we've got 20 questions Vanguard style to pass the time. Yeah. True that. You guys don't know what that is? That's our fun little travelling game. We pick a card at random. Well, it's not so much at random.
It's not random, it tends to be retro, but it's more fun that way.
And the opposing team has 20 questions to work out what card it is. Good test of Vanguard knowledge.
Yeah, real useful in this format. Is it ground blue? No, I don't care then.
Hey!
Is it G-Hero? No. Who's gonna play it? Hello.
Just like between the seats.
You've been framed. So this is just a quick introductory video cut scene bit thing of us travelling. We'll probably catch up later and talk more. I think the camera's gonna die soon.
Yep.
Yeah. That's really see you guys soon. So we're back in the hotel room.
Yes, we
having
are.
our dinners. Mikey has a curry. Me and
I'm eating
Yuri.
it with a lovely spoon.
Me and Yuri have the chips from the chippy, and Fazzy has
Chinese food!
Chinese food. There you go.
Chippy.
We've literally spent the whole afternoon in Firestorm, mainly trading for the bits we didn't get.
Well, everything I wanted.
Oh, everything I want.
Bit of playtesting.
Yeah.
I hate Link choking now. Screw them.
I'm not going TP.
That G card's dumb.
Testing accomplished.
It did not work.
How many games? 1?
4.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, you played a
That's
lot.
high for you.
It is.
Normally it's
I only
like
found Laurel in 1, so therefore I was done.
Was that the theory? Get Laurel, finish.
It's get Laurel, you win. And even my opponent was like, if you had Laurel, you would have won. I was like, no.
I'm gonna relocate myself.
Well, didn't you have Laurel?
Right, I moved so I can fit everyone in the camera now. Hi guys again. So where were we? You practiced DP 4 times.
Yeah.
You're not going with DP?
No.
Okay. What are you going with? Yuri, what are you going with?
I don't fucking know.
What are you going with?
Go the angles.
That's my deck.
You're not going with it.
I might be.
I'll go shadows then.
That's my deck.
Are you going with it?
I might be.
Yuri, can I just say, aren't you a member of the team that plays a large portion of cards?
So then you
can
can so just in
that may
case
or may
someone-
not actually be good, such as Link Joker, currently good. Gear Chronicle, currently good. Mega Colony, always the underdog. For example.
I didn't bring bugs.
You didn't bring bugs.
I
Blasphemy.
wasn't going to go with bugs.
What?
You didn't know, you.
Why didn't
4 games would have told you.
Mike, can you turn that? Can you turn that? Mike, can you turn the lamp off?
I'm sorry, let's help it.
It's really not.
No, we don't.
That's a lot better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going blues. You're going boobs. Aaron doesn't know what he's going with, and yet why am I under scrutiny?
Well, Faz only has boobs.
I have whatever decks you don't
out of
use.
my plans, what would I actually seriously go with? Tachikaze or Grand Blue?
Tachikaze,
Yeah, man.
one more combo, done.
If I get negged a rear guard during my battle step, I can't restand.
Came second or third.
So if one gets locked, or he gets retired in my opponent's turn, say Grand
Could have
Blue,
gone Aqua Force.
then I can't neg fire, so I'll get to do it.
So if combos.
Yeah, if combos. I need a full field as well.
Yeah.
That's only one deck is going to count at you.
It's also G guard and GB2.
Only one deck.
Okay.
Only one deck.
No, it's not. I can count
Excuse
on
my
me.
coughing.
Grand Blue can count on me.
It's
Kagura
3
can count
decks.
on me.
No one is
Right.
going to go catch.
3 decks, Yuri.
I don't know.
It is the UK.
I'm
No.
going to tie my attacking unit when I attack with the rear guard, so then I can't neg 5 to restand, because I haven't got an F5 anymore.
Yeah, but you're like all your things.
No, because you paid the cost before he would attack.
Yeah,
Or-
but why would I nick myself 5 cards Unless I go Vanguard
Because
straight away and
because you know he's got a denial griffin.
Okay, so I can counter it by helping him guard my rear guards on the first round of attacks by going Vanguard straight away.
Yeah, but then you're giving him double attack.
I'm still only getting 3 attacks, when I could have got 1, 2, 3.
Why are you talking about
Four,
Kagero?
five.
No one's using Kagero.
Tachikaze. Oh, right. Oh, wait, it's the UK, you don't know what people are running. People stick with what they got.
How good is the Kagero GBA?
Oh, wait, let's talk about that.
Why would you go GBA?
Well, this is my point. The only
Not
reason...
getting GBA.
It's basically the same thing as Tachikaze, the block.
My point is, if the GBA is good, people might consider running
Great
it.
nature though, you know what I'm saying? I got that one more combo up earlier, that was good.
No, the GBA is if you can retire 3 for it to get a crit. If your opponent doesn't have 3 cards, you can retire their 2 and not get a crit. It's so bad as a GBA.
So, regardless, Mike's going with Grand Blue. How's he going with Bermuda? And I'm going with I'm still undecided. Probably Shadows, just because, I guess. Yeah.
We'll just draw.
Which one do you think has got the better fun factor?
Which one do you enjoy playing more?
Shadows is boring, come on. You just draw 2, and then you just use your Vanguard ability.
And what would you rather me go with then?
Go angles like he does every fucking game and scrub out.
No, don't
Probably
go
Bermuda as well, just to start fast.
I haven't got Bermudas on me.
Oh, that's a shame. Didn't even consider them Faz.
Yes. He knows that they're too awesome.
Right, all I'm going to say is, how many decks have you got? How many decks
Alright,
do
just
you
want to point this out. If the tournament was a month later, then maybe.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh god,
Yeah,
yes.
because new support.
New support. Everyone just. It was similar to what happened.
But
right.
you never get support and
Mikey.
then there'd be a tournament.
No.
That's my
It's
point.
always the other way round.
Yeah.
That's my
Actually,
point.
No, tell a lie. There was EB6. First introduction of Limit Break and Break Ride was done by
Yeah.
Bermuda.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was it.
Yeah.
It was so countered, it was unbelievable.
It was terrible. It was the rock. It was literally, if they would have had the support they have now, minus the G units, but if they would have had the Celtic, if they would have had the Let, everything like that, that deck would have just completely raked over everything.
You mean the cleric first?
No, I mean Let. The unflip. A cleric, or also known as Celtic, to anyone without reading disabilities.
Or Celtic.
I,
Or
as a
something,
dyslexic,
yeah.
I find that offensive.
I'm pretty sure I've called it that.
Don't
before.
put me in the same bucket as him.
Bucket?
It's not that he wants.
I'm in a bucket. It's a boat. I don't afford a proper boat.
Right, it's not cleric.
2 fingers? Fucking hell.
It's rogue, or fighter, or barbarian. I'm just naming other D&D.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah.
So,
Paladins.
getting off topic.
It's must be broke.
So there's our decks.
Yeah.
It was...
Don't know.
I like you're thinking about it. I'm pointing at Yuri thinking.
No,
it's
it's the tangent on the camera again.
You haven't given him a
Every
choice.
freaking time.
But what do you expect? A structured discussion while we're drinking and having dinner when you just whipped it out. Bam! No, Aaron, let me get out my notes.
That is why Aaron is not on camera, because, and I quote from Mike, he whipped it out.
Also, Mike, when you did that, your hand action was quite low.
Bam!
So only 2 people know what they're playing, and the other 2 have no idea. Is that what we're going with?
Well, I think I'm going with Shadows.
Okay, so we're on 3
How
now.
do you think?
I think I'm going with angles then.
There we go.
You're not going to though.
You're not going with angles.
It's because you can't seem to. I don't know. You just don't feel comfortable. You said you kept testing it.
In
You're
like
like,
3
lose,
weeks,
lose, lose,
3
lose.
weeks of playing the deck, I have not won yet.
I think
Do you know what that
beat
means?
me.
That basically means you've gotten all the bad luck out of the deck.
No, because I've got the fucking broken hands. I'm like, this is great, and then it's just got a trigger. Alright, see you later. I'm out.
So basically, it's the Aquaforce theory. Oh, you've increased your Vanguard above 11.
Yes.
And it's also incredible. You know the stress I was going that 2 years ago with Aquaforce? Any trigger and I was stopped. I was like,
Yeah, but you got top 8.
just don't get triggered.
You get top 8 at one point with Link.
You got top 2.
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Then it kind of died.
Glendy.
Someone
Glendy.
protect against it.
yeah,
What, every single
yeah
paladin player?
just leave it, So.
And someone is sacked and they think they sacked.
Yep.
No, it should be a fun and horrific time. Here's a question. What time's registration?
Probably after my get up time.
I genuinely have no idea.
Said I was interested
Yeah,
in going to
so-
an event, so I'll have a look.
So that would be interesting that we kind of...
Well, this is a good topic for the video, isn't it?
Yes, how we spent what, 4 or 5 hours in the store? And didn't ask what time we have to be there.
I'm going to guess 10.
I'm going to guess 10 as well. 10 seems like a logical time.
I'm going to go with 9:30 just to throw a curveball in there.
Yeah, it probably is.
Arrive at 9:30 for a 10 registration.
Yeah.
There we go.
How do I find out what event I'm doing?
Could just ask Dan.
We could do.
I take a page out of Ricky's book and just turn up when you guys are at the front going, oh, that's even going to get just get it.
Ah, Ricky. Whatever happened to him?
He's around.
He's not.
He is.
9 till 7 is what it is tomorrow.
9 till 7 registration. Well done.
No, the event is 9 till 7.
So doors open at 9, registration closes at 9:30. First game at 10. Chuck out at 7.
First game at 10, like balls.
First game at 12, man. Get it right.
When they consider setting up a round, it'll be 10.
Nah, to be fair, they're really good at Firestorm.
Yeah, Firestorm, I think because Firestorm have actually got enough events going down, they know it. And plus I've seen the crew that they've brought down for this one. And it's the standard Lammy,
Same
Christoph,
crew they
Andy's
bring
running
down all
there
the
as
time.
well. So I've got complete faith in the head and top judge area this time round.
Good, good.
It's the same crew they bring down every time we go.
It's not.
I wouldn't want a free drink, by the way.
Lammy and Christoph, yes. They don't always get Andy down from Scotland.
Right, this is not getting edited and uploaded
Why not?
before...
But they would do that. That's not the reason they get it, surely.
Yeah, they need to show the freaking video with their logo on it somewhere.
Oh.
If you expect me to do that with no, like, computer software on me at all...
If you haven't pre-registered, it's not a problem. Turn up on the day, pre-register's closed.
Okay, so what else are we adding to this video apart from Yuri reading through the event guidelines?
Check if they actually have any, like... They just say 9 o'clock turn up.
Okay then, so for both 9 o'clock.
No abusive language
Yes, Mike.
after losing our first 2 rounds.
Oh man,
That means 9 o'clock, Mike.
It's not the first 2, remember? You can go X2 and and that's day 2 guaranteed. It's after you lose the first 3 rounds, then you swear the house down, walk out, find the nearest pub, and just drink.
Okay, bearing in mind Firestorm is literally across the road from the Brian's Brewery.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna drown.
I don't think they'll let you in with a shirt, though.
What?
I don't think they'll let you in with that shirt.
I got my Christmas Pac-Man shirt on tomorrow. I don't know what you're talking about. Pokemon for life, by the way, kids. Pokemon for life.
Pokemon! That shirt.
The shirt is amazing.
It's
I feel we're advertising something different.
it's more like he's going. It's like his pajama shirt. And he's going to bed. He wore that today, like an actual shirt.
I was sleepy.
Okay, just like sure.
So that about wraps up the pre-nightly deck talking event discussion, food eating, Mikey drinking thing.
Why
right.
why specify just me?
There's one
That's what
question.
you've done to me already!
You've broken your voice.
There is one question we always ask every year. What do you expect to see? What do you expect to top?
Okay.
Night Rose, Luard, and other paladins. Probably
That's
not.
what, no, that's what you should see.
I have
No, that's what's going to top.
No, I have no idea this year. There was just too much going on.
Although GBA could throw...
This is the problem. Again, we get the situation of, oh, new stuff's released, guys, for your tournaments. Like, that's thrown a massive spanner in the works. I genuinely don't know.
Hassan, you're not going to get to GBA. Think of how many games you got to GBA in. There's
Right,
Link
right.
Joker.
Right.
0.
So I want to point out, I got fucked off with not the GBA, but the Link Joker G-Guard, right?
Yeah, that's their G
Oh,
guard.
that's a good point,
All the-
actually. We
all-
need to go through all the G guards to make sure there's no business
All
going
G
on.
guards just bar the Link Joker one, gain power. They do really nothing else.
As you're at the camera.
Well, the Link Joker one. So I don't... So that it's... Oh, Game Power in the Vanguard.
Gain power is in Guardian power. The Link Joker one just locks 3. It gains no
I don't
power.
look and retire one. Oh, you think this set?
Yeah, that's what I mean. The new G guards which come out only really benefit in power gain.
Okay.
Where bar Link Joker, because Link Joker seems to just always be weird in there. I was lock something. I'll have to do a
Still-
weird effect.
I'm slowly dying still. Still, the GBA is... Well, it has potential. Depends on the deck, though. Like, if each stride will flip up, then GBA is a very, like, high
Stride
possibility.
flip up.
Right, most
Stride flip
clans-
up.
Yeah?
G-Guard is about all you can really do with G-Guard. You have to double G-Guard and double flip up and it'll be your 3rd stride.
Yeah, if not, it'll be your 4th stride.
Yeah, I don't think.
But
You're not gonna get there.
you aren't
You're not getting
surviving
there.
that long.
There's no way you're getting there.
The game is so rush that by second stride, you're done. Brave, prime example. I was like, Aaron, how does it win? And you're like, well, they don't need to stride, they win by turn 2. It's like, what the heck?
That's because they run so many grade 2s, it's just drop, niggle, 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 drop, niggle, niggle, niggle.
The decks that are being played the most out there, you can still get those stalling, lagging out decks, but they're just not being seen at top level. We may come across a few in this
That's Yeri's worry. He comes across some third-rate thing like Aaron did, like something against Murakuma.
It's
like,
not third-rate.
You lost to Murakuma.
Mate, if some guy or kid has actually built up a deck and actually likes playing it, that's a slow pace.
Seems like it's relatable first.
It's not relatable. It was. It's now not.
No, it's amazing. It's not because you changed it again.
Okay, right. Michael advised me on a better improvement on my deck. It is actually a lot better than my previous one that was defensive, which is not good in an aggressive format. So, Michael Addison, the greatest of all the people that I know with Vanguard, thank you for your advice.
Okay, but...
If some little kid wants to follow Faz's heart and play defensive, and you get GB8, and he GB8s you, screw you here, Willie.
You can't last 4 to stop it? Have you seen the Great Nature one?
The issue we're going to come across is we didn't get the 2-round bye, so we have all the rogue decks. We're going to just, round 1, we're going to hit.
So, me last year, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, good luck, you're out by
That was fun.
That was not fun! 2 paladins!
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, is Angel Feather like 2 out of 3 games? That's the only thing
I'm so glad you got 3 games! It must have been marvellous!
The only deck I couldn't beat Faz. On the table of how many people in Nando's later on? How many of you went against Angels?
None.
None of you? Are you serious?
That was the best bit about it. It was just like, I've got 14 grade 1s. I'm not going to get grade stuck on grade 1. Got grade stuck on grade 2 twice. Both my games.
I told you had 10, you did 11.
I learned from my mistakes. And now I'm on 12. 13, 12.
You're stuck on 1 now. I can't find 1. It's 13.
It's been too close. Too many times I've topped into that 1. It's just like, yes.
So good.
This is what I mean. We are going to come across a rogue decks, so the weird GBA if you come across a stall. Or if you just heal out and just go...
the double heal.
It's like I'm now in a situation where the game's gone on longer than it should because I just sacked my ass off.
It's the Aaron effect.
Sweet! GBA.
Don't call it
It's
that.
the Aaron effect.
Don't call it that.
How many times have you double healed?
It's nice.
Dangles heal.
If you want to practice how a game could go on longer, just play Aaron.
Hey, my Aaron Shadow and Gears game was short and sweet compared to the general election results.
Don't bring politics into our channel.
But you were bound to heal twice. Bound to. On minimum, you heal twice.
Anyway, Yuri
My
said,
favourite
what do
quote
we
from Aaron.
most expect to see and what do we most expect to top? So Shadows and Grand Blue are still the most expected to see and the most expected to top, and the last one is the Rogue deck that can flip between pretty much
Probably
anything.
Gears. Some arsehole have a better day than I will.
It could be Gears, it could be the new Royal, it could be the new Royal stuff with Blaster, it could be the Brave stuff.
The new Royal stuff with Blaster is the same Royal stuff.
Except for your grade 2 gets a twin drive.
No,
Grade 2
I still think
But it doesn't
Regali is
matter.
better.
Look, against us two, what are you going to do if the Blast swings at you?
I was going to flip it back.
What am I going to do? I'm going to retire it.
Okay then, so 2 clans.
They're pretty popular.
What am I going to do? Look at my hand, look at the card, look at my hand, shout F Paladins, and then flip the table. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. If you want to try and hope you don't go against them, by all means. You probably won't. You probably won't. You'll be kicking yourself this time tomorrow and be like, I didn't go against Grand Blue or Gears all bloody day. I could have ran Royals.
I don't think it's that good of a deck personally, not yet. I need to set 11.
It's always not yet. You wouldn't want that bit one.
I do. Have you seen the Lien Perfect God?
Exactly. The support's been released. It's like, it's so good.
By the time it comes out, though, like,
Yeah, because you've seen the support for Nexit.
yeah, it's like, oh, if I want that now, then if I had that, you know what I'm going to do.
It's like the clans for set 12 have been announced, and everyone's like, I don't care about set 11 now, set 12.
Yep.
Come on July 1st. That's all I ask.
Yep. I'm with you on that one, Faz.
Cho-cho!
Sure, that means something to 2 people.
Yep.
Yes, it's when Bermuda Triangle get their new set, and the Cho-cho effect is basically if you don't have any cards on field, stuff happens. So retire my field, mofo!
It's more just, you have no draw power.
If he retires your field, he gets like 12 cards. What are you going to do? I get to...
Strike for free.
Have you seen the ward? Aaron, how many times in that game against Link Joker did you actually discard for the stride?
1.
Thank you.
Oh, no, you say how many times you strode.
Okay, how many times did you stride? About 8, 12, 16?
1.
Did you have any G units left?
You had
3, 4, 5. It must have been all 6.
So that's
surely.
GV18.
No, it was 7 because I didn't use the flip of either the second Luard or Diablo.
So 7 strides, 1 discard. Yeah, stride them for free, Faz. Great effect you got there. It's not like anyone else has that.
He has to have grade 1s.
That's so freaking.
Don't take that away from me.
I'll be honest, I kind of want Narukami to pop up somewhere.
No, I can't.
No. Against Mike, if Mike loses Narukami, they survive the GBA and go, your drop zone is gone.
Same with me.
I was about to say.
Same with Shadows.
Yeah, that would be. How you lose? You got GBA.
What even delete banish from the drop zone? It's like, what?
Yeah,
What?
but Narukami one is everything.
Yeah, but that's a GBA. Link, banish delete is from the start, is from phase 2.
delete. I'm just losing. I've
Yeah.
lost straight away.
No, you haven't.
I have.
No, you choose.
You can do it a lot. Especially if you're going first. I'm done.
Just get rid of all your triggers. You don't need triggers.
I can't do it as much as you think. I wish I could. It would be a good deck if I could. I think the most I got into was 10.
Once and they banished deleted.
You need to get to 15, is it, for game?
Yeah.
But then again, I can ghosty, I guess. Send these 3. You'll banish the next turn, but I'll put these 3 for now.
Regardless, this conversation's starting to go on for long enough.
That's the mic effect, that one.
Yuri's made his last point. Is there anything else you want to add before we skip to tomorrow?
Do you want to ask that, Aaron?
What?
Do you really want to ask that? I'll tangent again.
I just need to know if there's a point you want to make before I skip to tomorrow.
See you in the morning, guys.
Yuri, you're on camera. Mikey.
Yes?
Azzy. This is a really bad sort of thing because we're all grouped up, so we're not all on camera. But yeah, we're now queuing up. Yeah, that's a bit better.
What were we doing?
We were filling out a deck list because that's apparently what they wanted us to do right at the start.
Cheaters are a thing for some unknown reason.
And now we've also got to leave everything except for our deck and mat in a separate room and just enter the venue with our deck and our mat.
Theoretically, you can enter there with anything you have in your pockets.
Yes, that's why I've stuffed everything in my pockets.
Yeah, I've got everything of importance. I've got wallet, vape, phone.
My backup deck in my back pocket.
Yeah. The 12 cards that I may scoop in.
That's the venue.
Extra heals the sex of the day.
But yeah.
Oh no, I dropped a card.
So,
That's your fifth, shut up.
there's our queue, not much else to say. If you can even hear us over the loudness. But we will attempt to see you soon.
What's the hands up?
Am I starting this?
I mean, it is facing your face.
Thanks, Yuri. So hi guys, welcome back. It's day 2 or 3? 2? It's Sunday.
3 of the journey, 2 of the event.
Yeah, it's Sunday. We didn't do anything yesterday on camera because afterwards we just went out and had drinks and food and stuff and then we went to bed. So that's why we're doing it all now. So we're going to be covering our issues that happened yesterday and today. And yeah, so who wants to start?
Well,
Go, Aaron.
Fine, I'll start.
Let's do it alphabetically.
You guys are such... ugh. So yesterday, my game 1 was against Royal Paladin. It wasn't Blaster though. It was Alfred. So his game plan was Swordsman of Light, call them out with skills. They get 5k each, 26 columns. Yeah, didn't do enough. I won. Bear in mind all of these again. Best of 1 for Saturday.
Day 1 was best of 1. Okay.
Yeah, it's Phantom Blaster for game. There we go, because something. I don't know. That's why I wrote.
Alright, good work. And it's wrote.
thank you.
Writ.
Wrote. So, yep, so my first game of the day was against Genesis. So he was aiming for the Wiseman combo, but unfortunately due to bad hand he ended up riding Wiseman, which allowed me to utterly abuse a 10k, and yeah, very little pressure, managed to push him to 4 damage quite early, and from there it was just a case of wait for him to do a turn of really bad. He didn't stride, he just rode into Wiseman, and then that was it, just an easy thump, easy win. Unfortunately, the deck could have gone off quite well from what I saw he had, but unfortunately he just didn't get the cards and didn't get the triggers to survive. So yeah, game 1, 1-1 or 1-0.
And Mikey.
Framed.
I went against Ryan.
Yes. Yes, Ryan the Great Nature Man.
Yes. He was playing Great Nature, thanks guys.
That's right. Spoilers.
Yeah, so basically, Grand Blue shouldn't retire as much as they do, but apparently I was. He's running Success, which was different. If he was running the original Big Belly, then he'd be more screwed. But it'd be alright with Shanawal. I think Shanawal's the best build, but anyway, he's running the Success build, and the only main thing to comment on is that he used the new G-Guard, which you guard from hand, and then you draw cards equal to that, and you drew 2 heal triggers. Which was good, yeah. But yes, other than that, it was that was it. Yeah, I just kept his field down and won that way.
Cool. And game 2.
No, you're game 1.
Okay, I'm going to save you time on this. I scrubbed out 03, so screw it.
Spoilers, Yuri! Fine. Game 2. Oh yeah, I remember. Game 2 I got streamed. I had to go to the stream table, and I played someone playing Nubatama, and he was... I assume it was Shiranui, but he rode Stealth Dragon guy, Shira Stealth thing. Didn't do stuff. He did find Bear, and then on grade 3 he also called a bear, so it's Bear, which is really annoying. Most notable thing for this is that he did the GR on me. He did ride into Shiranui actually, yeah, so he did run Shiranui. Rerode, did the GR, knocked me down for 3 cards. One of those was a heal trigger though, so I got to use the new G-Guard, and I popped 2 grade 1s to the card in circle for extra guard, and then that let me draw a card. So I managed to draw, keep hand and guard the rest of his attacks. So his GR did fuck all, and then I won.
No.
It's quite funny.
Bazikin.
Yes, my game 2 was against a Gear Chronicle player. So this one was quite close. I kind of had the opportunity to, every time he did his Melon combo, my first damage was a trigger. So that managed to kind of mitigate most of his play off of Melon and going across. So that's the biggest weakness of Gear Chronicle, is if you trigger against Melon, it's done. Unfortunately though, it was one of those things of every time I then went for my push play, he either had a perfect guard or had some lucky triggering. It was a case of I pushed him to the point of knowing exactly what was in hand, and went for the attacks, went through everything. His first damage was a heal trigger, didn't go off, but it was plus 5k, so I niggled again, and that was another trigger, so niggled again. So by the time I went for my big things, he was already on the 21 base, and it made it very, very difficult to go further with anything else. So I pushed him, couldn't get through. He had another turn, I had another turn, and then he finished me off with the next stagey Gear Groovy combo I was doing. And that was it actually. Oh no, tell a lie, he GV8'd me. It was fun. So he had 2 turns basically. So that put me at 1-1.
We have Mikey's face.
I'll try to put Yuri off there. Yeah, this game 2 was against Kagero Blade Master. It's basically the summary of the day, really, wasn't it, Paz?
It was.
Summary of the day, because if you heal and things, it kind of prolongs the game and makes certain cards viable, which shouldn't be viable, Yuri.
Is that GV8?
Maybe. So it went on for ages. I could have gone to GP8, but I didn't run it, so that was a major loss, really.
Who said you should run it?
But regardless, I won with 1 card left in my deck. It was so long. Apparently, according to him, it was the only Blade Master deck, but he didn't have GB8 either. Not that the Kagero one's very good.
Let's retire 3.
Yeah. So I don't think. So yeah, it would have been a lot shorter if I had GB8, but I still won. Only just in time before my deck ran out.
Okay. Moving on to game 3. I went against Neonectar. So I had a grade 2 rush, so I had 3 attacks on grade 2. The guy rode Asha, didn't drop anything else, so again, when it came to my grade 3, I did the same thing. Dried. No, wrong way around. On my grade 3, I kept it up. he went grade 3 into Arsha, and then he did a pretty pant stride, didn't do much. Again, most notable thing is that I G-guarded so that the Morfessa in my drop zone was active for Ritual, so that meant I could stride, and then I went in special Diablo, so I could freestand the game.
My next game 3 was actually against Grand Blue. I remember this now.
Point at me.
I pointed you because you played it. So game 3 Grand Blue, it was traditional Night Rose, so not 7Cs grade 1 or anything. It was just a case of, once again, prisms are really aggressive, so push, lots of attack on, and managed to get a 12k, 7k booster against his 9 for 2 turns, so basically big damage. And once again, by the time he come around to do his thing, I managed to do G-Guard first turn Olivia and smash Down Dusted Merry Christmas and finished. So there's no other way to put that, it was just lots of abuse. And yeah, 19Ks on 9 are really upsetting for people. But that was game 3. Put me at 2-1.
Change clothes again.
I just change my shirt every time it comes back to me. See if anyone notices. Pay attention to the details. Game 3 was against Shadow Diablo build, I think. He grade locked. We were both grade locked. IG assisted and he didn't, so I won.
That was really quick.
I know, I'm so glad that was quick. Isn't like we got fucking 10 games plus to go through?
Why is that much to say?
I
He could have G-assisted, but he didn't.
Game 4 was against Angel Feather. It was Gavril and a Legion, which was a bit different. I didn't ride Luard. I think it's the only game I didn't ride Luard. I rode Blaster Dark Diablo instead. He went first stride, and then I G-guarded so I could get GB1, and he didn't have 3 units out. So I strode into Phantom Blaster Diablo because of the Blaster Dark stride skill, retire 1, you need 1 rear guard. That with the crit retire, you can't guard unless you basically G-guard and you couldn't guard, so I won.
Good, dirty play, but I like it.
Yep, so my game 4 was against Magia based. I want to go with Pal Moon, that sounds about right for Magia. Yes.
I'd like to point out, by the way, I was at the pub at this point.
Yeah, Yuri was at the pub and done, and I said I'd see him soon. So Magia, it was just a very, very terrible game. Unfortunately, it was one of those games where his first drive was a crit, his second drive was a crit, and then he double crit me on his first stride. So, done, dusted. Nothing much to say, no real plays, no real combos, nothing. Oh my god, this was an amazing play. It was just literally crit. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Done and dusted. So that was my game 4, putting me at 2-2. So meaning that I had to win every other game to get into day 2.
Yeah.
My game 4 was against Locke. Is it Locke?
What?
Locke? Is that okay?
Locke.
Guy.
Oh, what? Locke? Yeah, Locke.
Yeah, okay.
Lock, okay, lucky.
Your eyes are so bad at us.
Thank you for noticing.
Take them off.
It was against the Gears deck. And, I had to G-assist twice for grade 3. I missed it the first time and then went into it. I had crit for game at the end, but I almost lost because I forgot to discard for Dragoot's skill. So I went act, counterblast, do that, discard. I was like, whoops, it's been a long day. So yeah, but it was still
round 4. It was a long.
It's still
day.
red for game because I called and hollowed something, so gave 5k of things. I'm gonna recover from those glasses now.
Game 5, I got a mirror match. Another Luard Shadow Paladin player. He G-assists on grade 2 because he didn't have one, so he picked 1. I had a bad stride going onto my stride turn because I didn't have Ritual or grade 3, so I named 1 there. Mid-game, he went into Aurageyser Doomed. He retired 2 units. Next turn, I went to Aurageyser Doomed. I didn't retire any units. And the turn before I lost, my drive check was grade 3. So he went into Spectral, and I had to no-guard one of the attacks. So I no-guard the first one, and he crit me. So it's like, eh. I lost. That was my first loss. That put me at 4-1.
So my round 5 was against a gear player, and we had both basically just got our second loss, so he was annoyed, I was annoyed, and it was a very, very bitter game in general. He started off trying to go for the melon combo early. Once again, I didn't really get phased by it because I just G-guarded the first one, 14k base, and that was finished with melon for a while. And then proceeded to do the classic nothing. This time I did the Vert Sunshine, so Vert Sunshine over Vert, then Break Ride 31. Could he do anything? No, so that was a good game. Not really back and forth, more waiting patiently to build up resources on both sides, except for I got to explode first. So yes, that was that. That puts me at 3-2, my best result so far.
Hi, Yuri. I was against.
Don't make his face.
Don't. I was against.
Please don't.
I was against Gears. It's always a thing with Gears. Do you pull your starter out or not? Especially when you're striding first. I would say it's fine, because it's unlikely they open with the tech of an 8k. Oh wait, he did. He just went drop and bye starter. So that was gone. I won again, but there was a slight misplay because I didn't put the crit in for Gauche the turn before I used it. I forgot it was there. So yeah, I won that, but I kept retiring his units so he had no targets to time leap with things. They don't plus really until they start striding properly. So if I get rid of all their resources, they have nothing. Apparently I'm playing Kagura.
Okay. Game 6, Angel Feather, Callum, Alice Scrub.
Oh,
he's alright. Basically, he missed grade 3 for a turn because he didn't want to ride Phallic, I think, or he missed grade 3 and I can't remember. He missed grade 3 for a turn. He sacked a bit, which kind of brought him back from missing that ride. And he kept sacking, which was kind of annoying, but I dealt with it because it's shadows and I had a hand. I can't remember exactly what turn, but there was a point that he G-guarded twice to get Gavril to stupid power, so nothing hit, so I was like, great. Unfortunately, he did misplay big time, mid-game. I don't know why I'm looking at you every time I do this, Yuri. He strode into LTL, and he activated Gavriel's Stride Break skill first, leaving him with no counterblast, so he couldn't do LTL's on Ride skill. Whereas if he did LTL's Ride skill first, he would have had face-up counterblast, and he could have continued with Gavriel's skill, potentially breaking big numbers on the rear guards and threatening me, but it was literally vanilla Stride and go tack. It eventually came down to him going into GB8. He had no crits left in the deck, so it took the damage to 5, and then he had big numbers on the rear guard, but I had enough guard to sort it out, and he basically decked out. So yeah, that was game 6.
Okay. Game 6 against another Night Rose build. This time, a bit more of a game of backwards and forwards, so he went through his setup process of going... So yeah, don't know how much we got of this, but game 3 was a...
Don't carry on with that. Yuri clearly dropped the camera.
I did nothing.
So we lost the camera for a moment, but we're back now. And game 6 for me was against another 7 Seas player in the form of a Night Rose player.
7 Seas player?
Night Rose players. Grand Blue.
Okay, yeah,
whatever.
Massive.
Yeah, I didn't play a single one of those decks. Yeah, so basically this one was a lot more backwards and forwards. He had a couple of good turns of striding, I had a couple of good turns of defence, working it all out. The game pretty much boiled down to me being able to go with a speaker 12k boosted column with Olivia, so it was Niggle 12, 16, Niggle 22, Counterblast 26, 31 at Vanguard, scooch over again, speaker, and then going into the Luna, so it was a good number of decent attacks, managed to punch through, and yeah, he just didn't have the... he had a G-guard, but he didn't have the cannoneer in the drop zone, so he wasn't able to snipe off my attacking unit, so that was it, just basically smash, put me at 4-2. Best result I've had.
Mine was a mirror match. I slightly messed up with resource management, but I won.
I hate your notes, Mike.
I like his notes. Short, swift, to the point. Good man.
There's not much to say on it.
We got fucking hours to go still.
Game 7 was another mirror. It was against Robert. This was quite funny. He rode the wrong grade 3, and unfortunately for him, his one of his Great Frees was the 9K witch thing. So he was sitting on that for pretty much the whole game. I felt bad.
You didn't.
I don't know how it was a long game, but it was a long game. Even though he was on the 9K thing.
Were you hitting 19?
I was, at one point. And I was also hitting 9, it was great. Even after a Spectral. So he managed to get to GB8. Fuck up my field. I survived though, and then I GB8'd him back.
Yep.
And I won.
That was good. I saw that one. GB8 coming in again. Nice.
With that, GB8 being a thing.
No.
Thing that doesn't exist.
Ciao.
Yeah, my game 7 final one of the day was against a Kagero player who was playing a legend build. Yeah, short and sweet with this one. It was rape. So much rape. He stuck on a grade 9, so I went first. Then did 2 rounds of being able to swing at 19.
You were stuck on a grade 9, yeah?
Oh,
Grade
that was
2,
it. It was grade 2, 19.
Yeah,
Okay. If you want to start mocking me.
No, this was okay, just clarifying.
So yeah, basically hitting 19s again. When he finally got up to legend, I then rode next turn and went into Labradoodle and just smashed with 2 26 columns. And he was just sitting there just going, yeah, can't do anything. That was fun.
So you're 5-2.
I am 5-2.
So you made day 2.
I made day 2, which is a rarity.
Aaron was, what was he?
6-1.
6-1, made day 2. Mike, at this
Still
point.
in the last game.
I know, but I'm just saying
Oh, 6-0.
you're guaranteed day 2 already.
6-0, yeah.
What's your last game, Mikey?
No one talk about it.
It was on stream, wasn't it, Mikey?
Yeah, it was. He seemed like a fun guy. He was wearing a captain's hat, and I was like,
Oh,
permission to-
you went.
I was like,
Oh.
permission to come aboard, and he was like, didn't really make a joke about it, which was sad. But yeah, he was playing grade 1-7, and I opened double perfect guard and double grade 3, and none of my damage checks were triggers. And he opened really strong. So I no, of course I didn't win.
So 6-1.
So I went salty 7 Cs into the tomorrow, which is today.
Yep.
Right.
So day 2.
So then we went, had fun,
Went to the pub.
went to the pub,
Nice lunch.
I went back to the pub.
Yeah, you can order shots from the table. You don't even have to go to the bar anymore. Love the Weatherspoons app. So yeah, we found out that 4 in 7 people prefer cherry sours over apple sours.
Yes. Cherry's good. Anyway, moving on. Day 2, which was today. This morning. Round 8. And at this point, it's good to note, we went into best of 3.
Yep.
15-minute rounds.
Yep. Well, that
Messiah.
wasn't long enough for some people.
No, but I had Messiah, so I was thrilled, as you can expect. Game 1 went really freaking bad. He got a perfect hand on his first stride with Arresta, the woman that locks and gives 5k, and the sacrifice. So I was like, great. Over in a few turns after that, because I had fuck all in field, fuck all in hand, couldn't go, blah. Game 2. Oh, sorry, I went first as well. That's bad. That's bad. I didn't want to go first. Game 2, I went first again. Didn't want to do that. I went bad. I took a risk and misrode grade 2, so I stayed on grade 1 for a turn, just in case he run Sea Breeze, so I do it on grade 1 rather than 2. Didn't go very well because every single drive check, first grade 1 and 2 and 3, were all crits. So I had to guard ship. Actually, I took the first 2 and I had to guard the last one, but I couldn't guard the last one because I just had 2 PGs, 2 grade 3s, and a 10. So I couldn't. So it's PG1, PG1. That's the last one. It was 21. So I lost. So, what's that? But yeah, that was good. So, what would that make me? 6-2? Yep.
Okay, and so for me it was once again a plan that I haven't played for a while. It was Grand Blue again. So once again, Night Rose.
Seems like there's a recurring theme of this.
Don't make me sound original.
It seemed like most of what I played because there's another game that I had, which is spoilers. So with this one, it was best of 3. Game 1 was really good for myself. It was a good game of backwards and forwards going through it. Punched through, Wedding SP'd the Vert, and he was like, yeah, I'm not going to survive the Labrador attack, so won't waste time. We went into game 2. Game 2, very much a backwards and forwards thing. I once again did the part where I looked at my hand and it was like, I'm not going to be able to survive your Resurrect and 10k, so we're good to go. Really enjoyed those 2 games. We was having a bit of a laugh, and it was very backwards and forwards. And then third game was like, right, let's finish this off in style. So it was one of those horrible games for me, because it was right grade 1, swing, he takes it, crit, I ride to grade 2, top the grade 2 in fact, attack at Vanguard, he takes it, crit again. He doesn't ride because he wanted to get first stride, so I go on to grade 3, set up a 14 column with Celtic and just went, attack Vanguard, and he looks at his hand and just goes, no guard, so I go, draw crit, and that was it. I sacked that game. I was bitterly disappointed because I was looking forward to a good third game, but at the same time, it's yay, 6-2, keep it trucking, go first, go.
Right, so this is this is game 8, so the first game
of today.
So I went against my French rival, Charles. So the first game, I've got notes on games. There's one game I strode with 3 perfect guards as my first stride, so I believe I lost that one. Yep. Game 3, he strode with 3 grade 1s that weren't perfect guards, but still striding with 3 grade 1s. And the game I lost, it was crit for game and a trigger for game. He got both at that point. But it was crit, but he didn't need one, didn't matter. But no, it was a very back and forth game. I can't really say much other than the stride fodder, which was funny. Just 3 perfect guards for me and the 3 grade 1s for him, like in another game. It's ridiculous. Stride fodders are just, if you don't find them, you're negging earlier. And his Wingle went off all 3 times. I had note to self after the first game, don't pull your starter out to the front and let him provide his 10k and swing 15 to it, because you can't guard there.
Guaranteed it.
So, but all 3 of them went off because I never had a 10 to guard with, really. So he always searches grade 3, and yeah, it's.
Did you say your result?
Yeah, I won that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was only just. It went to game 3.
Okay, so that was game 8, right?
Yep.
Alright, game 9.
Going against Angel Feather. Game 1, it was just a long game. Typical Shadows had a lot of hand advantage. Angel guy decked out with GB8 again. Game 2, I had to G assist to grade 2, and then my opponent didn't ride to grade 3, so I followed suit, didn't ride to grade 3, dropped a few extra cards, attacked his rear guards. He did the same, so I was like, right. I did it again because I could keep going with the cards in my hand, and then eventually caved in and rode. But then towards the mid and end of the game, he was just attacking my rear guards constantly and didn't give me any counter blasts to do anything. So it got to a point where it's like, I need to take the Vanguard attack because I need some counter blasts to do stuff, and he goes crit. So that was game 2. So it was 1-1 at that point. Game 3, the guy was on grade 2 for like 5 turns because he refused to ride Phalag, which was in his hand. Which is why he couldn't G-assist, because that was there as well. In the end, it got to a point where my hand was like 20, or something stupid, as a random number. He was on 5 damage, I rerode into Blasted Dark, strode into Diablo to retire one of his only 2 rear guards, and then, yeah, retire 3, you can't guard the game, basically.
That's the time I was told that I talk too much.
Yeah, I remember those days.
It was worth mentioning that stuff.
So last game, the last game was...
No, this is second.
Second to last. Oh, okay,
Was it your last game?
It was my last game, but there's a reason it was my last game, and it's not because I dropped. It's, played Dale, best of 3, so game 1, rushed him early with grade 2, he was playing Grand Blue, bored now of that, so freaking bored. So rushed him early, had 19k against his 9, he misrode. I rode up, got the triggers, that was it, that was done dusty. Game 2 was very, very much back and forwards, going back. I was putting pressure with criticals, trying to make sure that he didn't have too many resources. Decided to try and bring him up to 5 because he was just recycling all his resources anyway, so that was fine. Then just didn't manage to get anything decent, had to do a really costly stride, and that kind of cost me the game because I had to give up a perfect guard and a speaker. And then game 3, I just opened up with a really bum hand and he opened up strong. So rather than muck about too much. It was just like try and pressure through. Didn't get anything. Worked around his cannoneer combos, but yeah, at the end of the day, just didn't have a good enough hand to maintain against. So lost that one. Put myself down to 6-3 against Dow. Good player. It was always fun. Absolutely slaughtered him in the first game. The second game was all right, and then third game we returned the slaughter. So yeah, pretty even, I'd say overall. Pretty even.
Okay, I had a mirror match.
Oh, you got to play Grand Blue again?
Yeah, again. Yeah, but it was the kind of build where you have 6 Night Roses in there and you just chuck in 1 or 2 rearguard only ones like Night Storm. And only in one of the games did he actually ghosty it. He just milled it the other times because there's 1 in there. It's kind of frustrating. But other than that, the last game I rode the wrong grade 3, so I couldn't mill 3 and revive anything. And other than that, he was just more aggressive than me because of the Night Storm plays. So he got more attacks off. But yeah, and I just learned in that game that if you go and use an effect, so use the remaining cards of your deck, so you completely have no cards left, it's not a deck out, because you have to resolve the effect and then the 3 cards would go back with the 4 cards. So yes, I lost that one, so I'm now 2 losses down, going into the final game before top 8.
Let's go. Round 10. I was against Grand Blue. I felt really dirty in this round. So, game 1. I go second. Ride, cool.
I'm sorry, it's so hot in the car!
Alright.
It's so hot! You're not seeing the sun, Aaron! You're not! You're on the cold side of the car! You have no... I know it was.
Going into round 10, I felt really bad in this game. So, in the first game, guy goes first. On my turn, I call my start to the side and call a owl trigger in front of it. So it's 9. So I go 7, 9. Takes both, goes to 2. Because for whatever reason. His turn, doesn't do much. What else? Just rides attacks. I'm like, okay. Then next turn, I ride, and then I call another 9, so it's 9, 9, 9. He goes
like
9 guard, 9 guard, Vanguard. No, sorry, he takes guards, so he's at 3. Attack, 10 for no, and I hit stand trigger, so it's 14. So he takes that to 4. Again, he rides, attacks. It's my turn, I ride the ward. Don't call much else because I have much else to call. I attack on the ward, I get a crit, I win. I feel really bad because he didn't even get to grade 3. No. Okay. No one feels as shitty as me for that.
We all had games where we've gone hard and got taken hard.
I know, but you didn't get to grade 3. It just feels really shit.
It's up to day 2, so get on with it.
Alright, fine. Game 2 was a slow game.
Oh my god, that was only 1 game.
I'm gonna go even slower just to piss you off now and heat you up in this boiling hot car.
No, that was funny and you didn't record it, I'm upset.
I'm tempted to keep it in.
You turned the camera on.
Game 2. It was a slow game. I G-assisted to 2 and removed 2 copies of Diablo. And it got to a point after his second stride he had no field. So I re-rode into... Was it no? Yeah, he had no field and then I strode into another copy of Phantom Blaster Diablo. Yeah, so because of retirement he couldn't guard in his crit for game. I got the crit. Afterwards he mentioned, I saw you remove it, he thought I only run 2 like most other Shadow players.
Nah, it's good to be different.
Yeah, I know.
So my last game of the day was really, really intense. From the beginning, I didn't have a hand, I didn't have a field.
I was going to move on because
my opponent didn't show up. So I sat down for 10 minutes and got my win. That was the hardest thing I've done all day.
So what did you finish as?
7-3.
Okay.
That's right. So let's find out what might finish at. So Aaron at the moment is 8-2.
He didn't go against 7C.
7-3.
Just saying.
And Mike?
I wish I went against 7.
No.
A better tiebreaker.
No.
Yeah, same.
Anyway, mine was against a Shadow deck, my final game in the top 8. So I lost that one. I only played 2 games because there's only one thing that annoys me in Vanguard, and it's if someone takes for bloody ever to do anything, i.e. make a decision, or their deck does so many effects that it goes on and on and on, and it's in the deck, shuffle cut. But it's a shadow deck, it shouldn't take that long. We got called time halfway through our second game because he was taking so long. So I was obviously on tilt from that, but I was more on tilt because I could have beaten him in the first game if I had GB8 in there, which I didn't. So
no one gets the GB8.
Yeah.
Not unless you heal constantly.
Game's too slow, right?
Not unless you heal constantly.
Too quick, sorry.
Unless you heal constantly, or you go against a deck which will just stall out forever. So probably specific builds of Link or apparently Shadows because they just go draw, or he was doing it anyway. But yeah, I was massively on tilt from that, so I pretty much threw the second game. But yeah.
So you went 7-3.
You finished on the same number.
Yeah, but opponents were a bit different first.
You finished on the same number.
Right, so Mike and Faz were the same, and then we had to wait for Aaron to see if he was in top 8. Aaron, where did you come?
Faz, where did I come?
You came 13th.
13th. Okay.
He came 13th. So sadly, we all missed the cusp.
Yep. Because my tiebreaks were crap because I didn't get paired against decent people, and because I had.
It's because you lost earlier in the day. I didn't lose until the last game of the day.
Yeah, I know, but
so your pairings were fine. You're getting
even so, it still would have been nice to not be paired against one of the only Link Joker players in the first round. That's what annoyed me as well, because it's the one deck I can't handle.
Okay, I was apparently 20th and Faz 35th.
Yep. Faz hit his target of being the highest ranked Bermuda player.
How many Bermudas were
there? In the actual tournament, there were 7 Bermuda players. I was the only one to go to day 2, and obviously did surprisingly well to get into top 36.
Faz is a good Bermuda player.
Yay! Thanks to build adjustments by Michael Edison.
Didn't quite build them.
Didn't build it the way that you
slightly off. But
no,
yeah.
But the amount of times, I know you guys said take Celtic out, but the amount of times when I had a grade 2 game with Celtic.
I didn't say to take it out, did I?
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
I did.
Aaron did.
Yeah.
I said it's Celtic or Speaker.
I said run both.
Yeah, both together has worked. The 3-3-3 is a nice combination because it gives me everything.
You mean the free?
Free, yeah. The amount of times
I'd rather he went 4-4-4 and
nah.
just chose one of the beat sticks, be it 10 game Vanilla or 12k Swinger.
12k Swinger helped me because it allowed me to niggle.
I know why they all help you, Faz.
And I used each of them, and there was no opportunity.
Look, it's so warm. Let's not have a fucking hour-long discussion on Faz's deck like we always seem to do.
We'll do this on the right back.
No, I'm not discussing that.
So I don't really know what else there is much to say.
What did you guys think of the fact that day 2 was best out of 3? Good thing, bad thing?
Good thing.
Good thing.
It's always nice. More games.
Good thing unless you're on tilt after the first game.
Alright. What do you think of the event organisation? Firestorm Games. Good as last time.
They're not having it next year, by the way. So if we can push the fact that it's a good place and you want the tournaments run there.
Is it a good place?
Yeah.
It's one of the best tournament locations I've been to on a constant basis. I've been in enough places to know that I like going there a lot. It's
spacious enough to fit everyone. I mean, they had to do the thing yesterday where
they even have like drinks to buy. There's food on the venue. There's space. The space outside,
in
the breeze and the cold. Literally the only thing I can penalise them about is we had to do deck lists outside before we went into the venue. That was a bit weird.
Yeah, day one we weren't allowed to bring our bags in.
Yeah. That's fine.
That's the amount of people there were.
Yeah, it makes space in the venue as well.
But we had to do a deck list, which again made no sense because they only checked decks at top 8. So why the fuck would everyone do a deck list?
I don't know.
I think it's because what's happened before is people play around, trade some stuff, modify their decks, play around, trade some stuff, modify their decks.
Admittedly, if I didn't write it down, I'd be tempted to chuck in the GB. I'm just saying now. It didn't change anything.
You would have cheated. Is that what you're saying?
That's not cheating.
What? Changing your deck isn't cheating.
It's my G zone, and I never used that card anyway. I was swapping between them in practice. I didn't know which one to go for, and I didn't use it the entire day anyway. Actually, I used it once. That's hell a lie.
There we go. So cheat.
Tell a lie.
Cheat.
I actually used it in the top, like the second day somewhere, but I would have changed it by then.
Scummy Grand Blue cheater.
Sorry, but
no, it's fine.
It'd be tempting. I obviously couldn't. It'd be tempting. I'm just saying. That's the kind of reason why the deck list was necessary to stop the temptation.
Regardless.
I know, but it's just so steamy in the car.
And shut up.
Why did we do this in a car?
Any last thoughts?
It was a good weekend. Sucks I didn't make top 8 down to stupid tie breaks. I hate Link Joker.
Last thoughts.
I'm a good Bermuda player.
Last thoughts. Should have won GB8. Good. That.
Yours?
Should have won a better deck. Right. And there you go.
There you go. So I'm going to open the door now, so listen to the wing, kids.
Who's signing off?
Oh, have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening or night.
No.
Bye now.